Hello everybody, Jose Rodriguez here. If you own a P800 from EPSON, you're going to want to watch this. All right, and welcome back. P800 users, you all know that if you live in North America and your printer was zoned to that continent, then it is locked against the use of third-party products. The only solution that was available back then was a decoder board, which has 9 chips embedded within that board with 30 serial numbers per chip, so that you can then reset your cartridges globally, that is, not one at a time, but globally 30 times. In order to achieve that, you have to disconnect all of the communication cables that actually connect to the real chip readers of the printer and connect them to that board. So you're bypassing the whole chip recognition system of the internal printer and connecting them to this external board that you're going to be paying $400 for. Is that worth it? Well, nowadays we have a second solution by ChiplessSolutions.com. It's a firmware download that you will install, and that will render your printer able to accept third-party products. How is that possible? Well, what it does, it makes the printer think that your ink levels are constantly full. Oh, glory hallelujah. Well, there are disadvantages to that. You will have to get a set of refillable cartridges, and I would go ahead and use them until one of them reaches low anyway, and then proceed to do the installation of this firmware. You will be asked to pay $60 for a serial number that you will then insert in the WIC or WIC reset tool. You download that from the internet, and once you do that, it will walk you through the process of installation of that firmware. Do it correctly. There are instructions on the ChiplessSolutions.com website when you search for the P800 solution. Now, what if down the road you end up automatically, or by no fault of your own, or maybe your fault, updating the firmware to something new that EPSON might release? That will bring you back to a no chipless solution condition, you see. So do you have to pay another $60 to be able to bring it back? No, you do not. They will provide you with a very lengthy code that you will copy and paste and allow you to then reuse that same serial number you used initially to bring yourself back to a chipless solution again. Now, what will happen? Constantly your chip levels will be always full. Your maintenance cartridge will always be empty. So you have to manually check these pretty much constantly to make sure that you are not running out of ink, because you do not ever want to physically run out of ink. The printer is never going to tell you that you ran out of ink. You're going to physically run out of ink, and air from those refillable cartridges will end up entering your ink lines. Oh, you don't want that. Okay, that's a nightmare. Okay, so make sure that if you choose to go with the ChiplessSolution.com solution, that serial number through the WIC reset tool, to bring your firmware to a constantly full condition, that you always check your cartridges. Refillable cartridges are translucent anyway, so you can see them, just like these. Okay, you can see right through them, so you will know at any time whether you have ink or not. Never let it go below half. Always top those cartridges. You don't have to worry about purge cycles or any sort of problem like the Pro-100, the Pro-10, and other EPSON printers. That only occurs with printers onto which the cartridges themselves write on the printhead. Okay, like these, such as these. Anything like this? No, these are stationary cartridges. Stationary cartridges. They do not cause a purge to occur when you remove a cart and then reinsert it. Only with the printers that have movable cartridges. Okay, so remember that. No excuse then, because you need to then, as needed, top off all your cartridges. If you just get into the habit, when you see that one of them is half, top them all off. There's nothing to reset. You just top them off, put them back in. The printer will always report full levels. Keep that in mind. Always full levels. Oh, you have plenty of milk in the fridge. Well, that's what the fridge thinks. But in reality, you drank all the milk and you have maybe 2 ounces left in the bottle. You see, you have to replenish more milk. I hope you like that little analogy. That's exactly what you have to do with these printers that you convert to chipless, okay? And there are many models of Epson being sold on eBay right now. You can purchase them already chipless. Yes. So that's really cool. I don't know how long that's going to last, but so far, enjoy it while you can. All right, that is it for now. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. And until the next time, as always, happy printing, everybody. Bye-bye.